Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome back to a brand new video going over Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. In today's video, I wanted to compare the graphics from when we first saw the reveal of the Generation 8 games to the latest trailer, because you know, there's been a lot of debate about the whole tree and the graphics and everybody being annoyed at it, but there's actually been quite a lot of improvements to the graphics in the game, so that's what we're going to go over today. So if you're excited for the video, please do consider hitting that like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes again. Make sure to leave a comment as well. What do you guys think about the progression of the graphics? And of course, the game still won't be coming out for a few months yet, so they are going to get a little bit better than we are now. I'm sure the next trailer will show them even better, so I'd love to hear what you guys' thoughts and feelings are about that. And make sure to subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content of this channel. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So starting things off, this is all taken from Pokemon Next. This Twitter account will be linked in the description down below. It's not a English Twitter account, but you can just translate it and stuff like that. It's pretty simple on Twitter. Just click like translate and it'll do it all for you, and then it translates it to its best as its capabilities. It has it right there. So first off, this isn't the graphic comparison, but I did want to go over this real quick, and this is what the map looks like in relation to like the scale of it. So this is what like the water gym and the water area looks like just on the normal map of the region of Galar, but this is what it actually looks like when you're running around. So I think the map really doesn't do how big the actual region is any justice, because this is just like the one road, and look how big it is. Like, that's just this bit here when you're going through these houses. There's only like 2 houses there on the map, but obviously there's quite a few more. And then obviously this big house here, I'm pretty sure is this. So you're around here on this picture, but look how big the actual map is to scale. Like, it's huge. So obviously we saw the wild area is quite big on the map, so I think that's actually going to be absolutely huge on the in the actual game. So I really don't think we understand how big this region is actually going to be, which is maybe why the graphics aren't up to scale. You know, I know Breath of the Wild obviously has like a huge map, and obviously the graphics are really good and stuff, but I made a video about that, like where they had an actual team and development and stuff, and it's been 5 years in the making and stuff, so you can't really use that as an example. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there because it was quite interesting. But anyway, let's go over the graphical changes. Now, of course, again, this is all on Pokemon Next. Definitely go check it out. The Twitter account is up to date with like loads of Pokemon stuff, and you know, if you do want to see updates on things like graphics, then this is the place to be. So first up we have Leon. Now Leon obviously is the champion of Galar, so this was in the original trailer here. So this is the first time we saw Leon, and as you can see, the hair's kind of rounded off and stuff. It's circled, and you know, the graphics, the shadows and stuff, you know, not up to par. But then as we can see in the new trailer that we did just get a few weeks ago, the hair actually is more pointed now. The shadow looks a little bit nicer, and as you can see, small graphic improvements in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And yeah, the background's different and stuff as well. This is the same shot, by the way, that's going to be in the game. It's just different now. So obviously the screen's smaller, it's been pushed a little bit. This is zoomed in a little bit as well, but obviously we've got different colors there and stuff, and Charizard stuff. But yeah, as you can see, the first graphical change is the fact that the hair has been sharpened more, and it does actually look like hair instead of just like a rounded thing or whatever it's supposed to be. So that was quite interesting. And next up, which is a big one, we do have the Pokeball comparison. Now this says second comparison, snowy area, added the shadow to the Pokeball. I don't see any other major improvements. So obviously the daytime's different and stuff. Like, I think this is more in the day, this is more at the night or evening and stuff. And I don't know. To me, the tree looks a little bit better as well, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, as we can see, this is from the first trailer, and I remember seeing this because I was like, the Pokeball just doesn't look like it fits in there. Like, there's no shadow or anything. It just looks like it's out of place. But now in the new trailer with the Quick Ball, we can see that it has a shadow and stuff, and it generally looks like it should be there. This looks like it's just hovering in like a random place, to me anyway. And then this actually looks like it's on the ground, and it's supposed to be there. So as you can see, that there has been graphical improvements, and the Pokeball is a big one. I mean, we're going to be catching a lot of Pokemon in this game, most likely, so we want it to look kind of, you know, realistic in the sense that the Pokeball should be there. But yeah, it just looks like it's hovering here, but I'm very glad they decided to change this. I'm sure this was one of the first things they worked on after the trailer, but this initial trailer was just trying to get it out to show us all. Obviously, they have been stumped for time a little bit, as they've said, which is why the trailer probably didn't look as good as it could have been in the first one. But now we are getting more and more trailers. The game does look better, and you can't really argue about that. This does look better than that. You can clearly see the shadow and stuff. So they are improving the graphics. So everyone getting in like a massive argument about the tree and stuff, like that was from a very, very early trailer things do improve. It's same with Breath of the Wild when that was shown at E3, that demo years ago. The final game got even better than that. So they will get graphical improvements. It's not like that's not the final thing, as we can see here. So that's the second graphical change. This one as well, which I really like as well, because they didn't need to do this, but I think it's nice that they have added this. And it does say the third graphic comparison. Now it is possible to see slightly the inside of the gym, also from the windows of the entrance. And as you can see, this was from, like, I think the first or the second trailer. And now we can actually see the inside of the gym, which they didn't have to do, but it does look a lot nicer to me. I do think it looks a lot better. Yeah, this is obviously a lot more zoomed in than this, because that's the tree that's there, and that's the rock that's there. But yeah, as we can see, it has been zoomed in. I don't know what this bit is here as well. Looks just kind of like the little gate thingy, but I can't really see. There's like chairs now or something, I think, or there's like a gate there. Yeah, they've just kind of they've just added those gates in. So they've basically put that on this side as well. So they're still adding things in as well. Not only are they updating the graphics, they're actually adding things into the game. So maybe you could have gone around that way when we first, like when they first showed it us, but then they were like, all right, we're just going to cancel that bit and then just put some gates there. So that's very, very interesting. There's still a lot more graphical things to go over. This one is another one. This is when we're walking out into the gym. I think it's Milo's gym, most likely. So the fourth graphical comparison, improved battlefield textures and slightly also the corridor from which we will enter. The public also seems to be more defined. So this is the old version. As you can see, they're all like kind of blurry in a sense. The hallway, yeah, and then it's just kind of like faded grass and stuff. But now in the new version, the hallway does look a little bit better. It looks kind of like a little bit more lit up. The crowd does look better as well, definitely more sharpened. And then as we can see from the grass textures, this is a little bit more blurry, but now on the bottom picture it is a little bit more, I guess, sharp again as well. They've just kind of sharpened the gym up, really. It does look a lot better. It's just nice to see this. It's nice to see the improvements through the trailers, and I'm sure when the next trailer comes out, I might make another graphical video as well, going over that one, comparing it to the first one as well. I'm sure there'll be a lot more pictures and stuff where they have improved a lot, because they are working on this game every single day for a lot of hours, and they've got the team on it that will be sorting things like this out. But yeah, it's just cool to see. So yeah, that's the fourth one. I think we have two more to go over. The first one is Milo. So it says comparison number 5. They paid the lights in Galar in the new version by changing the general lighting, small adjustments to Milo's model, scarf, hat, and uniform. So as we can see, if it's going to load up, yeah, okay, so there's a big change there as well. It looks like a much more lit up room. The shadow looks nice. It is more defined as well. As you can see, the scarf is a little bit more shadowed and stuff as well. With the trousers, there's just a better shadow and stuff. But yeah, it just looks more lit up and it looks nicer. It just looks better. I don't know, it just looks more like a gym. But this is a big improvement for me. I really like this one. I'm a big fan of this one. So that's that. And then there's one more comparison to go over, which is, well, that's the new elephant that we still don't know what it is. This one said, this is a new Pokemon seen briefly during the trailer. It appears to be a sort of red elephant, a new fan piece. So yeah, that's just, hopefully we'll get that in the next trailer. There's supposed to be a trailer early August, so we'll see if it gets revealed in there. I'm sure it will soon. But this is the last one that I did want to go over, I think. Yes. So it says, comparison 6, final. The terrain seems to be getting better and better. Trees have been added, and the grass in general seems to have improved. On the hills and elements in the background, I don't pronounce myself, they have been blurred, I suppose. That's just bad translation from Twitter. But yeah, as you can see, big changes here. So this was the original trailer with Minchino and Pikachu. This is the first one we saw, and now this is with Yamper and Wooloo. And as you can just see, that the grass does look a lot better. Like, this doesn't look great here, let's be honest, but this does. This looks kind of nice. It looks just more defined. It just looks like grass instead of just it just looks stretched. It looks like they've got a patch of grass, they've gone into paint and just stretched it. But now this actually looks really nice. And as well as that, they have started introducing trees, and the tree looks better as well, you know, from what it used to look like to now. It does look better. I know the time of day might be a little bit different because the shadows are a little bit different. Maybe they've just changed that. Even the hill as well, look, you can kind of see more dirt on that hill. So they have really changed this whole the whole scene, to be fair. Obviously it's more shadowed at the top, so I think it is a different time of day, but it does look more defined. It looks a lot better. So yeah, it's very cool to see that the graphics have been improving constantly since the first trailer, and I'm sure in the next trailer they will look even better if we do see some more similar scenes. But I did just kind of want to make this video today because it was just interesting to go over. Someone did point out the graphics had been improved, and I did want to talk about it. I didn't realize how much they had been improved since I did go onto this Twitter account. But like I say, go check out Pokemon Next. It will be linked in the description down below, up to date with everything. Again, it's not English, but you can just translate it, so it's all good. So that's going to be everything for today's video. I really hope you guys did enjoy enjoy. If you did, please do consider hitting that like button down. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really does go a long way. Make sure to leave a comment as well with your thoughts and feelings on this now that you can see that there is an actual graphical advancement in this game. Does that make you kind of respect the game a little bit more, or are you just kind of not that bothered? I mean, they should be doing this anyway, but it's just nice to see that it actually is happening. And of course, subscribe as well if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this here channel. That's everything from me though, guys. I really do appreciate you watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. So until then, peace.